Good morning, good evening, everybody, anywhere you are in the world. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time out. I appreciate you very much. You don't have to be here, but you're here. Alright? Always have to give my disclaimer. I'm not your financial advisor. Seek your own financial advisor. Seek a professional. Do not take financial advice from me. I'm not the one. I don't have the certifications to give you financial advice. Alright? Alright. Today's encouragement, my encouragement center. Alright. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Alright. Henry Ford. Let's go back to home. I have this as an entire page. Truth about IPO performance. I know you saw that before. And here's my chart. I'm on a 30 minutes. Alright. What SpaceX is doing. Oh, this is NASDAQ actually. Hold on, let me go to SpaceX. Look at what SpaceX is doing. Alright. And as I said, you could, as a trader, your ability to take advantage of the volatility, the hype. We know that, or some people should know that there was a lot of hype and you could take advantage of that. Up 22 something percent. As I was saying, it's not the time for marriage. Not the time that some people want to lock on forever. It's not the time for that. When it IPO'd, I know it's gonna be a hype, it was a build up. Alright, and take advantage of it, and now it's down back to even below according to this chart where it started. Now to some people they're upset, but rejoice. If you're looking in the future, this is beautiful for you. You know, you're still working, you still got things to do, you have family, you're busy. This is good, better price than in the 200s. Alright, told you before, you could on Weibo, it was, you know, if you didn't want to buy a full share, it was offering that. I didn't see that on the other platforms that I saw. You had to buy it full outright, but here you go. And as I spoke about this and I gave this out, the links, my disclaimer. But as I said before, this is what the sweet spot is. You know, I did my research. And I shared it with you guys and girls. If you're busy, you know, you don't have time, but I'm providing that's free. You know, we're a community. Sweet spot, 3 to 6 months. Alright, and I have my calculator for you. Okay, calculator, so you can make your plan according to your budget. Alright, it's not just for crypto, it's just mathematics, numbers, right? Input your numbers, output your results. What you put in is what you get out. It's definition of a function. I did learn something when I went to college. Alright, definition of function. I remember that, and I remember the professor too. I had to put a lot of energy in that class, but I did. Statistics. Alright, so let's go back. Alright, let me go back actually to the learning center. I'm gonna try to make this video short. I updated the learning center. Alright, I have more information on the Wyckoff, better illustration. If you want to get a little bit nerdy, it's not really difficult to understand, to be honest with you. Just have to spend some time. Right? So we have a map. I call the Wyckoff a map. I believe in the method. Alright. Alright. And I'm gonna keep updating and updating and updating. You could Google it if you choose to. Research it on your own, but I provide it here also. Alright. So prices drop. People gonna panic. Don't panic. Alright. Just hold tight. I have my indicator. As I shown before, my indicator showed it. It was gonna happen before even, and I had explained three, at least three, could be more. Alright, on this 30 minutes is on R3. Alright, so I'm expecting a change upward soon, or I could easily use my calculator and ease my way in. Alright, there's other time frames too. If I'm playing the 30 minutes, that's what I'm gonna go by. Alright, I grade all the data because it's new, but the data is coming. Alright, so I'm just gonna say that, and I wanted to keep it short, but I want to say there's a trick. I'll call it a trick, and they're gonna use it. They could post it on the billboard, and you know, people still gonna get chopped up for some reason. Alright, and let's look at the big picture. Alright, so I'm supposed to automatically do it. Auto. Hold on. There we go. Auto. I'm just gonna save it. Make sure it don't happen again. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but anyway, sometimes these charts on auto. There we go. I'm gonna do the research wise. Keep doing that. This text. No, I gotta figure out what bug is that. Alright, so I think I have an idea what it is. I'm gonna try real quick. People keep buying the tops when things are sweet. Alright, you could Google Wall Street cheat sheet, even in the Wyckoff. You know, I know people that want to buy now, and you know, at my opinion, not financial advice, they want to buy when things is good, and I don't think if you're going on a long term is a wise way of doing it. If I'm going on a long term, I'm gonna save my money. I'm gonna wait for a crash, and I'm gonna buy in all the value stocks that I know of from before. You got your Apple, you got your Teslas, you got your this. I get it at a discount. It's down 20-50%, hypothetically, just, you know. And then what happened? It goes up 25, 50, even more. 2022, everything was dropping. The Ukraine war. Opportunity there, and more opportunity came after that. If I'm a long term, then I just hold. You know, so I see it all the time. It's the same. People get catching up. It's like this. Like, you're going to school, you have, you know, you're poor. You know, you're spending a lot of money on books, and you got the same clothes on probably every other day or every day, and nobody want to deal with you. Nobody, you know, this guy's a bum. But now when you're doing well, they want to jump on and, hey, what's up, hey, how are you, hey, you know. You need to have that vision to see, okay, this security, this stock, this crypto, this person, he's hard working, he got good grades, he's trying to be somewhere. Yeah, maybe fall off and one semester person had to work or something, but they're trying, and that's, you have to have the vision. Not when they got the Lamborghini and the Porsche now you want to jump on. It's the same thing with the stock, and I see it time and time and time again, and people keep getting caught. They could put it on a billboard, they're still gonna get caught. When it's hot, they want to jump in, and that's not the way I understand and how I want to go about it. The profits are made in the crash. How is that possible? This guy, what is he talking about? How are you gonna make a profit in the crash? Because you're not thinking deep enough. You're gonna buy it up at a low cost after down is up, mostly in life, you know, at some point. So you have to understand that, and that's what I would do. Right? Some people do a lot of different ways. Some DCA no matter what, and you could do that too. That works for you. But I'll just get my money right, keep working, doing whatever it is for me to get money legally, and when the crash comes, rejoice. So when you see SpaceX down, if you didn't go over indulge on the first couple of days, right? What happened? Rejoice. Cause we know Elon's the man, and we're not saying we don't know everything. Things could change. Something could happen. Hopefully he don't get sick. Anything could happen. But you have a good record. It's just like you're hiring someone. What's their resume? You got a good record. You got a good grade. Okay? I see this. Okay, Elon already have that. You might not like him. And it's not about if I like the guy or not. It's not about that. It's about business. You understand? This is not, everybody I don't like, I don't do. No. I'm a service you. If I have a car wash, I might not like you, but you're paying, and I'm gonna give you a good service as best as I can. You're paying, right? So take that emotions out of it. Person does good in business, that's the focus. I'm not taking a person home to drink a beer with and play dominoes at the end of the day. Alright, so this is the video. I want to keep it short. Thank you for being here. Alright, I would say use the calculator and come out with your plan. A stage on the 30 minutes is still don't have enough data for other time frames, but for my indicator it's on R3. Alright, so I would little by little, your easier way in, your easier way out. Alright, thank you for being here. Alright.